Hey, this is Gameon 2000 and welcome back to another video. And today I am doing the part 2 on the what should be in the Minecraft cave update, or I made a Minecraft cave update in my world, whatever you want to call it, video. It's part 2 on that cave update video. Basically, I'm just making some stuff in this Minecraft world to give a bit of an idea of some things that would be cool to see in the Minecraft cave update, in my opinion. So here we are in the crystal cave that we made last episode, and this right here, this was not open last episode. I blocked it off when, you know, making all this stuff for last episode. I've dug into there now and opened up this new part for this next part of the video. So if I go right here into settings real quick, turn that thing up right there, because the first that was the hostile creatures sound. I turned it all the way up because the first thing we are going to be checking out in today's video, and actually before we get going, we probably want to get ourselves some food. That will come very much in handy. But basically I'm going to be exploring these things in survival. So we start off, the first thing that should be the first thing to this part 2 of what should be in the Minecraft cave update is this. What is this, you may ask? May you ask? Yes, you may ask what it is. This is a zombie spawner. This is an improved zombie spawner, though, and the design is by a YouTuber named Grian. And if you don't know who Grian is, I highly suggest you check him out. There will be a link to his channel and the video that he made this on in the description below. And also, if you don't know who Grian is, what do you even watch on YouTube? Because he's one of the best Minecraft YouTubers ever. But anyway, let's get looking at this thing. So I basically tried to copy his design exactly, but please watch his video. Your homework for today is to watch Grian's video, where he makes several spawners for different kinds of creatures, for all the different kinds of creatures, and he makes upgraded versions of the spawners, which I think are really cool. I really think his design should be in the Minecraft cave update. And this right here that I made is basically just trying to show the basics of his design, to show what these spawners should look like. So he, in his design, he has you first walk down this hallway when you enter it through this little door, and ouch, you get hit by arrows, because there are arrow traps here, and oh my goodness, they are quite deadly, actually. But the thing is, with the arrow traps, that feels like something that would probably be more of a skeleton thing, if you know what I'm meaning. That would be like a skeleton spawner. So I think that what would be cool at a zombie spawner is if, like right here, there were pistons basically, with blocks on them, and it was a really narrow hallway. But whenever you walked on a tripwire, then a piston would shoot out and basically, like, temporarily shoot out and hit you, kind of suffocating you for a few short seconds, because that's a little bit more like what the zombie does. Skeletons shoot you with arrows, so it would make sense to have the arrow trap at a skeleton spawner. But I think that the pistons pushing out and hitting you in the side of the head as you're trying to walk by would kind of resemble what a zombie does. As you're trying to fight the zombies and all that, they're kind of just hitting you around and knocking you around. So I think they should have pistons that kind of knock you around. That would make sense for a zombie spawner. Now, there are iron bars right here. It just kind of gives a little bit of a zombie effect, and if we open them up right here, then we release all the zombies. There are quite a few of them. So let's say we fight off all these zombies, right? And we make our way past here. Let me just close it off real quick, just for my safety. And then what we do is light up the spawner. Once we've lit up the spawner, no more zombies should be spawning, so we are all good. On the zombie side of things, there are these little pockets off to the side that zombies would essentially be spawning in and coming out of. Kind of looks like they've broken through the chains or whatnot, so that gives it a bit of a cool effect. And now, of course, zombie spawners, most spawners actually all have loot. So this right here is loot. You pull this lever, the door opens up, and you come here and get your loot. There were cobwebs here before, and actually I should put this armor on. There were cobwebs here before, but I broke them, because this is actually the second time I was trying to make this video, but technical difficulties. But anyway, so you'd open these chests, grab your loot, and then get out of here. So yeah, I think this would be a great design for zombie spawner. Obviously, you could just break through the back of these walls and grab stuff from the chests, but you can already do that anyways, and yeah, you can do that. It's perfectly fine if you want to be lame and not have fun and not have a cool experience as you're exploring caves. So that's fine if you don't want to have fun and have a cool experience. That's perfectly fine with me. But anyway, let's go on to this next part of the cave update that I made. Let me turn it to peaceful real quick. So if we come here, this is actually suggested by Easy Griffin, who plays on the TVcraft realm with me. He suggested that caves should have basically mushrooms and fungi and that sort of stuff. So I tried to resemble that as best as I could here without having some extra fancy mods and having this video take 5 years to make. So I just used some buttons and wood to make it look like there's fungi growing on the walls and the floor of this cave here. There's also these mushrooms here, or at least that I made to try and resemble a mushroom. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's that. We have mushrooms and fungi. I don't really like the idea a ton, but it's not like it's going to ruin all Minecraft if I had it. It's not a car or a gun or something like that. As long as there weren't an excessive amount of them. But anyway, now some of these buttons are actually magical. They would not be if they were in the actual cave update, but I'm doing this just for the sake of presenting this video. Now, if we come over here, now what I need to do is turn on this resource pack right here. Yes, I made a resource pack for this video, and it takes a long time for it to load usually. But basically, this resource pack, it's added a few more things, a few more textures. It's not super duper good. It's actually a pretty terrible resource pack, but it's cool that I made a resource pack. Nevertheless, it's like a baby walking. Walking isn't very cool, but when a baby walks for the first time, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this resource pack is pretty cool nevertheless. And it looks like my mobs that I was going to use for this presentation have despawned. So let's go ahead and grab a few of them. We'll grab a creeper, a creeper, a zombie, and grab ourselves a husk as well to show you these. So basically, I have come up with new textures for creeper, because I think the creeper texture right now, it's the classic creeper texture, right? But Minecraft is sort of moving into a less of a classic state. Now, I think creepers could use retexturing, because the little specks of white dots, white and gray dots in the creeper's design makes it look really, really ugly, in my opinion. So I really think that they need some upgrading. If you look at any sort of Minecraft merchandise or anything like that that has pictures of creepers, they're usually a bit of a darker green, and they're kind of a plain green. They're not covered in white spots and that sort of thing, and I think they look really good. So if I go ahead and spawn in a creeper, that's what it looks like right here. Where's its face? Hello, creeper? Okay, well, it's just staring there. But yeah, I definitely think that creepers look better, being more of just a dark kind of green color. Not really dark green, but a default kind of green color, not a bunch of white specks everywhere and that sort of thing. That just makes them look kind of ugly. Now, the second thing, and this kind of ties into the mineshaft I had in the part 1 of this cave update video, is zombies. I think also could use retexturing, but not in the way of making them look realistic or anything like that. But basically, I think there should be a variety of different kinds of zombies. This here would be a miner zombie. Spawns wearing a hard hat or a gold helmet to look like it was a miner. You know, it used to be mining down in the ground. A zombie found it, and now it is zombified as well. So a miner would spawn with like a gold helmet on, and a iron pickaxe, And this right here is a lumberjack, which is actually just a retextured husk, but we can pretend like it's not. And a lumberjack would spawn with an axe. I'm pretty sure lumberjack is the correct word. Tree chopper guy. They would spawn with an axe, and this guy did not. I meant to spawn him inside of the little thing covered with barrier blocks, but he didn't. If you take a look at this guy, he has brown shirt on and dark blue pants. Now, I also think zombies could have a bit of a variety of clothing styles and that sort of thing, just to make it look like they're different people, not all the same exact kind of Steve look. So yeah, I think they should have different kind of clothing. This isn't a super good example, that doesn't really look super good, but yeah, different kind of clothing and that sort of thing, I think would be really awesome on zombies. Again, I'm not the one for making up textures and things like that, but yeah, different clothing on zombies and different unique textures and variants I think would be really, really awesome to have with zombies. That's probably one of my favorite parts of today's video, actually, is retextured zombies. And a retextured creeper I also think would be pretty cool. So if we come back down into our caves, now this next part, I forgot to do a thing that I did in the last episode where basically I covered the cave with staircases and slabs to make it look cooler than the default Minecraft caves, but this next thing is a ruby. I think rubies would be great to add to the game. They could go alongside with emeralds. Minecraft or Mojang actually was going to add rubies in the game along with pigmen who would live at the villages, but then they decided instead of rubies and pigmen, they would add villagers and emeralds, which they technically added pigmen with the zombie pigmen, so that kind of got its way into the game. So I think that rubies should also have a chance to get in the game, maybe as a currency, kind of like emeralds, but just a lower type of currency, and they could also have some other kind of awesome kind of things that they would be used for. Maybe they could be used for crafting some sort of staff or some sort of other things that have to do with magic or whatnot. I think rubies would be a cool thing to have in the game of Minecraft. They would definitely fit with the Minecraft cave update, and yeah, it definitely fits with Minecraft. It's not, again, a car or a gun or anything like that. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. So please let me know what you thought of all this in the comment section below. I really appreciate it when you comment on my videos. It lets me know that you watched them, that you enjoyed it and paid attention. So please comment down below what you thought of these ideas, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button, and if you're not already, then subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified of all my videos coming out, and yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next video. So see you then.